All right, guys. So we talked about there's a rule. You cannot have negative exponents in your solution. And we're just going to do a quick little review of what negative exponents are and mean real quick. And first of all, just like looking at our normal exponents, 5 to the third. Remember, this means I have 3 5s. This is simply 5 times 5 times 5, which gives us 125. Also, if we have negative 5 to the third, it means I have negative 5 3 times. So writing that out, negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. Now we follow our integer rules. Negative times the negative is positive. Positive times the negative, again, does change this back to negative 125. All right, but what if it's 5 to the negative third power? Okay, now, negative, always think, not always, but commonly with negatives we think opposite. And in this situation, we can say the opposite of, like think of a reciprocal. If you have 4 over 5, the opposite of that would be 5 over 4. So when you have negative exponents, what we can do is we can change this to a positive 3 as long as we kind of flip it to its reciprocal. 5 to the negative third is the same as 1 over 5 to the positive third. All right, so if we wrote that out, this is now 1 over 5 times 5 times 5, which is 1 over 125. Okay, so when you see negative exponents, think opposite. All right, now just talking about when you're multiplying and dividing your exponents and you end up, let's just say we did some problems and we came up with some answers. One answer, our solution was a to the 4, then we had b to the negative 5 over c to the negative 3 and d to the positive 2. Basically, because of our rule, we cannot have negative exponents in our solution. Anytime you end up with anything negative, if it's in your numerator, just move it to your base as a positive. If it's in your denominator as a negative, move it to your numerator and change it to positive. It switches around, all right? So anything positive in your solution, keep where it is. A to the 4th stays. C to the negative 3 is going to go up top now as positive 3. And b to the negative 5 is going to go in our base as b to the positive 5. And our d is positive, so it stays where it is. Okay, so again, in your solution, anything that ends up positive, keep it where it is. Anything that ends up negative, move it either to, if it's in the numerator, move it to the denominator. If it's in the denominator, move it to the numerator and change it to a positive.